hello to part 6 of Signal from Tolva. So I've been thinking about this for a while now, and what I've decided is, instead of trying to actually clean out all the outposts and clean up all the remaining signals, we're just gonna do a speed run through all of them. So the objective is gonna be run to the checkpoint, or basically the signal we need to discover it, and head off to the next one without actually engaging all the hordes of enemies, because for the simple reason, all these enemies are just to extend the playtime. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna recruit 2 or 3 bots with me, like my personal army, and while they're fighting off the enemy, we're just gonna go on and let's see if this will actually work for us. If it will, great. If it's not gonna work, then, well, probably we'll need a different tactic, but I think we should be pretty much okay with this. So let's give it a shot and let's see how it's gonna go. And we're loading, and there we are. Okay, so first off, we need recruits. You, come on. Wait, what? I have only 2. Ah, man. Okay, let's quickly grab something that gives that more than 2. Oh, it actually says we can recruit 3. Hold up. So that's 1. Come on, jump. Oh, Jesus. And I think we have a place for a 3rd one. Great. Okay, so we have 3 of them, and we're currently right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to make our way over here first. So we're gonna go with the upper one, and then we'll move down, because this is apparently is gonna be like a combat area. It's all red, so I believe there's gonna be a lot of resistance. We'll move down to this signal point down here, and then we'll have 2 in short sequence. So let's go the longest road up here, and let's see if we can actually clear it all out in one go. So my plan is, I'm just gonna run straight up without stopping anywhere, because for the simple reason, as you've seen on the previous parts, the enemies do get a bit more, you know, deadly, so they do more damage. So I'm just gonna let the boys do the work, and we're just gonna go straight for that signal, scan it, and we're just gonna run to the next one, because again, this is just for extending gameplay, right? So we have quite a chunk of map to cover, and basically that means, at least I would say, rough estimate, 30 to 50 enemies as they're coming for groups of 4 to 6. So I don't see the point of actually going through all of them just for the sake of argument. So let's just go as fast as we can, see how far we get, and that's it. I would say if we can get through these 2 checkpoints as fast as we can, that's an absolute win. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna use the shield and just book it, and the boys should actually take care of the rest. Let's see how this tactic works, because in terms of exploration, yes, this rock or this planet does kind of provide some idea of exploration, but I cannot really say that it's really that meaningful. I mean, of course you can engage in combat, you can have different approaches, you can have a sniper rifle, things like that. But is it really necessary? You know, I mean, in terms of the game itself, it's not like it's that exciting. I mean, it's the same terrain, right? We have the same type of enemies. Nothing really changes. There's only, what, 2 types of bosses? So one of them is the dropship and another one is the sentinel. So there's not like an actual in-game boss that, you know, locks an area you need to defeat or you need to clear out an outpost. So it's more about just run and gun. So if we just need to run and gun, we can do it this way as well. So I'm not gonna explore all of the map. If you want to explore the map, you can do it on your own. I mean, I'm not gonna stand in your way, of course, but it just doesn't really make sense to me to go for every single part of the map just to get it unlocked. And unfortunately, it just makes 0 sense to me. This is not the game I would like to have my time taken away from me just for this sole purpose. So we already have something here, so let's see if we can just run past it. We have at least 1 guy with us, so apparently we lost 2, or maybe they're just hanging behind. There was some firefight right next to the base. I do believe we didn't actually take it, and I would not expect us to take that base. We are on tier 4 right now, or level 4, call it as you want. I'm just booking it, honestly, because if this is the endgame section, then I'm not even gonna bother about it too much. So we have some enemies here. Let's just hook up a shield and let's just keep going. Let's try to keep in cover as much as we can. And we should be coming up on our checkpoint rather quickly. Let's just quickly see where that's. And it's right there. Okay. So we do need to engage them. And we have a recruit lost. So I guess we're into for a firefight. Let's just push this guy real quick. Let's wait for our shield to recharge. I do believe there was another one. So if we're just gonna go head to head or toe to toe with him, we need to have our shields all up. Yeah, there's another guy. Let's see if he does the first shot. If he does, we'll just take it from there. Let's just take the cover. And the thing's right here. And there is at least 2 of them. See if we can damage him enough. I think we have. You know what? Let's just push him. Let's until our shield recharges. Let's just quickly scan this thing and let's be on our way. So there's no communication from the previous guy. Okay, so we scanned this one. Let's just go straight up to this point here. Let me just quickly check the map. So we're gonna go straight, keep to our left, all the way through the plains up to this point. I do believe we're gonna encounter some resistance there, which is not really unexpected. I mean, that's a big chunk to cover. And there's no vehicles here, there's no hovercrafts, and since I did not actually clean out all the bases or bunkers, we don't have fast travel, so we just have to leg it. Let me just heal up real quick. Let's just go for it. So so I have 2 enemies here, or already. And we have my guys fighting with them, which are not recruited by me. It's a bit of shame. I could have helped them and actually recruit those two to actually help me out. So I'm not gonna wait until this guy comes up. Let's just keep going. I see there's a lot more firefighters going on, and there's a dropship which will damage us if we get too close. So let's just try. Oh, let's just leg it from here. It's not that bad if they actually damage us. We can still heal up. Reactor is up and running. I'm gonna keep it up as a last resort. If I'm not gonna get shot up until that rock, I'm gonna use it again. It should recharge up until the next segment, and we should be good to continue. I mean, the guns they're carrying do pack a punch, so my main concern is about the shield holding up, but the shield is actually pretty decent. We're not on the chassis 5 or tier 5, so it does not absorb as much damage as I would like. But it's still good enough, and sometimes good enough is just all you need. So we're entering a new area. I would just imagine how long this would take if I would just slowly go through all these fields, and of course we have a drop pod. Yes, there's no way but for us just to engage it from here. See if we can blow it up as fast as we can. I do believe we're gonna have some guys running up to us. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna push back, retreat a bit. Let's go for short bursts. Deplete their shield a bit better. Oh, okay, there's another one. There's another one on our right. Try to get this guy down. Heal. Oh my god, wrong button, wrong button. Damn it. So B and V, which is V is for healing and B is for binoculars, is very close together on keyboards. You might actually take a glimpse. And that went sideways real fast. Let's just quickly travel down to this, recruit some guys, go for the same spot. We already killed someone. Man, I should really take this B off, because we're not really using it much. I'll just target back on. And I don't see anyone to recruit, which is a bit unexpected, but again, what can we say? The reactor is recharging, which is odd, but I'm not gonna be too bitchy about it. Okay, so what do we have here? Hijack a drone at this location. You know what? I might as well just hijack a drone. I don't want to leg all the way back there. I mean, it's only what, like 300 meters, but still. The thing what's gonna do, it's gonna spawn our friends, so we can recruit them and help in our travels. Oh, there we go. I need the third one. I have a place for a third one. Come on. If we can't find the third one, that's fine. I'm just gonna take these two. Wait, what? Oh, God. So hitting R or reload, just out of habit, loses your recruiters or recruits, which is really stupid. Jesus, man. mean, why would hitting R on reload for recruiting would send them away? I mean, that makes no sense. You're not like reloading your recruiting gun. There's no reload, there's no ammo on it. Wait, what? I can have a third one. Jesus Christ, man. There we go. So we have 3 of them. For whichever reason that third one didn't want to recruit. Which is his loss. I am going for a glorious death here. So we're just gonna run and gun all the way up on this point here. Straight there. Yes, the smart thing would be to capture a point in between. So you'd have a respawn point. But again, I don't know. I mean, it kind of seems like a waste of time for me a bit. If we're gonna fail on this part, we probably will take the closest bunker with another 3 boys, just to establish our dominance. But so far I just cannot justify it. I mean, this feels like an actual extension of the game. You know, you have a lot of area to cover, a lot of enemies to defeat. They're tough, you're not up to par with weapons and armor, so it takes longer. But that's not how you get your gameplay time in a game, you know what I mean? You cannot expect people to just grind away to just get past it. I mean, you can expect, sure, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. So, okay, I don't think we can actually go through there, so let's just go through the usual spot here. Hole in the wall, and see how that works out for us. And again, one more stone in the garden of the devs. If you make an open world, make it so you can traverse it any way you want, rather than a specific points of entrance of the map. If I want to tackle objective from any direction, give that choice to me, right? If you remember the first Crisis, which might seem a bit linear to some people, but again, you could actually set out on a coast from a boat, and then you could just like drive the jeep all across the map and start from whichever mission checkpoint you wanted. You can start with gathering intel, then you could come back, enable some other things, stuff like that. I mean, you could drive a boat around the whole island with no issues. So in an open world indie title like this, to limit your options to move freely across a semi-open map, or technically an open map, I would say that's kind of like a dick move. I'm not saying that this is a deal breaker, like, oh my god, I can't go where I want, I'm not gonna do it. Of course, you cannot do most of these things. In Battlefield, you will be returned to battle zone. If you go out of bounds in Far Cry, they will tell you return to your objective. Of course, game needs to have boundaries, but if it's within the playable area or within the playable map, leave that choice up to me. I mean, I'm not asking you where I want to go. I mean, I could. I would not even get an answer, because there's no such thing as for me to get any waypoints for someone to tell me, you know, oh, this is the waypoint you want to go. There's no way for me to know it. Okay, so let's wait until the boys handle it. Let's give them a hand. Hopefully without dying. Good, that's one of mine, guys. Just gonna quickly heal you up. I'm just gonna go on to my objective. I think that thing is dead because it's actually up in smoke. So I'm not gonna worry too much unless it starts shooting at me, and it does not. Recruit lost. How many do I have left? No idea, they're still engaged in combat, which is fine. Someone's shooting at us, shields up. Let's just run down this linear path with the laser cannot follow. There is an enemy running. We're just gonna completely ignore him. I mean, the precision of these bots It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. The way they're able to aim at you from all this distance, when even yourself as a player with a keyboard and mouse, you cannot line up your shot. I mean, I'm not saying it's a way to cheat, but it's something just to keep in mind. You cannot fight against AI as well as you might think, and this is normal difficulty, okay? I'm not playing hard, I'm not going easy. Maybe on easy it would be like easier, but so far I wouldn't say there would be too much of a difference. Maybe all of these bots would be one shot. Could be a case. Don't hold my word against it. I haven't played it on easy, so I don't know. And I'm not planning on switching over to easy just to finish this game. We started it on normal, we're gonna finish it up on normal. And we have some things here. Oh, so we have quite a few enemies here. Oh shit. My shield. Oh fuck, we have too many of them. I'm gonna get wrecked. Let's heal up. And my gun is gone. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is not good. And I'm in no man's land. Okay, you know what? Let's try to just find the source and quickly scan it, because oh, I found the material. Great. Where's the source? Where is the goddamn source? I cannot find the source. We're looking right at it. So it should be there. Okay, let me just wait until my shield and my health regen comes back online. Just go and scan it, because some mysterious ship. So it's in the middle of there. So I have both regen and that. Where is it? It's supposed to be right here. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any weird stuff. Apparently it's behind us. Is it in this big red thing? I think it's in this big red thing. I hope there's not gonna be like 10,000 guys in here. We can't jump in there. Okay, we'll just follow. Wait, what is this? This is not the thing. Apparently this is our guy. This is our guy as well. I mean, this is great. So they might actually either defeat them or keep them off our backs. Okay, where is it? So we have some backup here, so that is good. Let's just go and... There is some activity showing up here. At least by the sound of it. Like a Geiger counter. Oh wait, no, I cannot be stuck. Come on, I just came from here. Come on, game. Okay, so since we know we have these guys. So where the hell is it? It's somewhere here. No. think the noise kind of shows me where to go, but there's literally nothing here. Hold up. Okay. The central mind of the crashed Zilloth starship landed near here. Retrieve its data for the surveyors. So there's only one reading here. There's a countermeasure as well to be collected. Okay, let's just scout around. Scout around, I mean, and let's see if we can find anything. So usually this kind of thing, kind of picks up all the weird signals. And so far it didn't do it. Ah, okay, I'm blind. So it's right over there. It's right over there. Okay, so we have 1, 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Well, I mean, we have 4 left. Okay, so if I could recruit those 2 boys and come all the way down here, which is supposed to be just a simple area to go, we might have a shot at this very episode. The problem is I don't know where they are. I'm just gonna keep my gun out just in case. If I'm gonna see any of those boys, I'm gonna recruit them. But so far I think they just went wherever the robots go when they're not fighting each other in this dystopia universe. So this field itself, as you take a look, I would say this is like a camping spot. You take your sniper rifle and you just like pick up your targets from afar. And there's definitely something there. It's a ship. I don't know what kind of ship it is. We're getting shot at, so we'll just continue on. There's another one. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. They have at least 5 enemies gunning after us. Let's let's take them for a run here. I'm not sure if engaging shield gives them... Oh, these are my guys. Great, yeah, you boys, you take care of them. And we're just gonna continue on. I don't know if this is intentional, but again, so we have like, what, 5 guys? So 5 guys with that kind of armor and weapons would be a challenge, or at least a hold up. And I'm just not feeling like it. I'm honestly, I'm telling you, I'm just going for this. I do believe someone maybe attempted a speedrun of this game, which probably was just getting like the first shield and just going through textures at this point, because most of them are most likely unfinished. Don't ask me to check every single texture here. That's at least 3 enemies I don't want to fight. 4. There's another one. Oh, that's actually my guy who's getting them wrecked. I mean, I'm not even mad. Area effect, that's fine. I'm just going for it, man. I'm not even gonna heal up until I get to that signal point. Because I think that signal point is a whole different area. Probably we're gonna have like rank 5s in there. Default. Okay, so Rank 5 will probably wreck me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait, where did my gun go? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Let's just crush the game a bit. Let's just hide here, because I cannot go here. So we can pick them up one by one until my reactor recharges and the health recharges, and I'm just gonna make a run for it. Is there at least 2 more coming? Oh wait, what? I did not plan to go out of there, to be completely fair. And they're shooting through textures, okay? So, this is the thing. This is the actual thing. So they see me. They see me through this block. They definitely see me through this block. Oh, come on, man. Fuck off. You guys seeing this, right? This game is so well done that they can see me through the rock and shoot me. Oh boy. You know what? We might just take a little detour here. Detour. Let's just head for our objective, honestly, because I appreciate very well made games. I appreciate some titles. I've played too many of them to be bothered with this. I just cannot. As much as I want, I cannot do that, because if I cannot use cover because the enemy can shoot through cover, which is solid for me, but it's not solid for them. I mean, you cannot possibly expect me to take this serious. I think I just took a wrong turn. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna keep going. I think it was somewhere around here where that signal was. Let me just quickly check on map. It should be right here somewhere anyway. So as long as we can actually get this scanned, I'm okay. Let's get some resources. Looks like a dead end to me. This looks like a dead end. You know what? Let's just jump in here. Let's heal up and let's prepare for a fight. No, stop switching. Jesus, man. Swapping my weapons when I don't ask my weapons to be swapped is not a good idea for a game. Let me keep my weapons. Well, there's quite a few enemies here, but I think we can actually hold them up. Hold them off in this choke point. You should blow up soon. At least the reload tank makes up for the hassle. We're not doing too bad, boys. We actually have them in the choke point. His shield is up. Let me put my shield up as well. There you go. Oh, Ooh, there's one more. There's one more. The good mechanic is that they actually retreat when they take damage. So, in terms of AI, that's a good feature. The problem is we have more than one enemy. Oh, fucking hell! There's more. There's at least 3 or 4 more there. So this is just gonna be me hiding behind the cover and shooting them, which I would usually not do, but we came too far. We came too far to just give up here. And the reload really helps here. So as long as they cannot do a direct hit for me, I'm okay. I don't see the thing to be scanned. I think that was my guy over there though. I don't see anyone here. So I think it might be just 2 guys left over there. I'm not sure if I can take them on. Why are they not shooting? I think that they just don't see me. You know what? Let's push them. Okay, while they're running away, I don't know, why cannot we see the thing we need to scan? It's supposed to be like right here, it's either there or here. And I believe that maybe we just need to... I don't know, it would be really stupid for us to try to get rid of all the guards before we actually can access it. It's not like they're guarding it. I mean, this is just random NPCs engaging us. I don't see any of that matrix stuff going on. So let's just heal up so... There's nowhere we can go. That annoying sound that someone sees me. Oh, I'm shooting a texture. Great. So, as you can see, I can see through the texture here, right? Oh, okay. So that guy is much more dangerous because he actually can melt through me. The problem is he can probably melt through textures as well. So we need to... Oh, retreat! Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good at all. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Heal up, great. So he's somewhere over there. So my health is regenerating, which is good. Ha! Great. So I picked up some money. So at least the guy with the melting beam is down. So you have one more to worry about, but I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Now we can start scanning this thing. See where we at. and I don't see anything. Oh man, are you for real? That was two different directions. Yeah, just keep stationary, man. I think we need to push him. His shield is very good. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, so let's check the... So it's on our left. So it should be right here. So let's just walk around. Let's see what kind of things gives out the weird thingy for us to scan. I think that's a respawn point. Where did you come from? Oh my god, another one. Where you guys are coming from? Oh man, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're right next to here. So let's respawn to the respawn point. So we have at least two enemies that we know of. At least two. Oh shit, it's gonna be one of those things where they just melt me on a spawn point. This is what I hate. This is exactly what I hate. I'm just trying to scan a signal, man. Come on. You don't have to be a dick about it. And I'm dead. While respawning. Let's try it again. If I knew what the signal was, let's and I'm dead again. I think I'm the only one seeing the problem with this game here. So since we run and gunned and didn't actually do anything here, this is what we get. I don't know, maybe we should just like go for these three down here and leave this one for last. I think we're not gonna get too far though anyway. Oh. Okay, it's right over there. Run and gun. Okay, so we should lead them away from the spawn point. Should be safe to respawn before getting wrecked. Sorry, I forgot that this game allows to spawn kill. This is such great game design. I hope the devs are seeing this the moment you respawn, you're getting wrecked. I really hope they do. You know, Signal from Tolva dev, you show them this video. Ask them to justify how come that you're getting wrecked the moment you spawn. Because I'm curious. I am honestly curious on how exactly their great idea worked. What they were making this game. Because I cannot see any justification for this. I simply cannot. There's no way for it. There's no way in hell I can justify getting wrecked while being spawned. Shit. There's no stealth element. You cannot go around them. He's gonna shoot any second now. So let's just hope that we're gonna just get far enough down. Sure. Straight shots up to my bum. Why not? Robotic precision of shooting, I mean, with a laser, I mean, that's no surprise, to be really honest with you. There's a bunker. Which I'm not gonna take over, honestly, I cannot do that. Just gonna run here. I'm gonna pop up a shield after this rock. We're gonna quickly mark a waypoint on a map. We're just gonna go down there. This is how it works. This is how they add replay value or play value. So health wise they're not really taking off that much. And of course there's so many enemies here. How else? I mean literally, of course. How else you would expect this to work? I'm not gonna survive the next 100 yards though. I'm gonna get killed. I'm one shot. No way you can actually get killed without any health. That's impossible. You get droids shooting at you. Let's see if we can hide here. Just to regen some of the health, of course. And just quickly check. So we have this point right here, which we of course cannot see. I'm literally about to be done with this game, guys. This is not about difficulty. This is not about managing resources. This is not even about strictly leveling up. This is quite literally just about doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting stuff to change. Which is insanity, as we all know from Far Cry 3 series. This is going nowhere. I'm recharging the heat shield, I'm going back up, I'm shooting their recharge shield, and I'm hoping that eventually some of them will die. While I have no clear view of the objective, and it's not about even skill or perks, it's about just duking it out. And if that stuff is inside that ship, which I'm not surprised, and there we go, textures, great. Can we see our enemies here? And I cannot jump. Okay. If I just move like this. How cool is this? You can see through a block of a ship, right? So that's the ship. You can literally see it. And I can see there's no enemies on the other side, so I'm free to go. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. I just don't see any replay value on this. So we are at the signal location. Of course, it's like just an approximate location of the signal, which can be anywhere. Well, this scanner is supposed to show it, and it's not. I cannot jump like up here. So your guess where the signal is as good as mine. Okay, so we have some stuff on top of this building, so it might as well be in this building. Or on top of the building. I have no idea. There's no more enemies who were just melting us a couple seconds ago. And I don't see a way for us to get up there. So since we're not getting shot at, let me just heal up a bit. Let's take a look. Where, how, and why we should go. Okay. If this was a puzzle, that would be good, but it is not. Because there's no mantle, it's just like jumping. You cannot jump and crouch to jump on top. You take fall damage for what? A meter? Okay. The bigger question is where exactly all the enemies went. Let's see if there's a hidden entrance somewhere. Oh, and there's an enemy, of course. Which I have no idea, did they just spawn there or just went back there since they couldn't find me? I have no idea. There's no explanation in this game what they can or cannot do, or why they shouldn't. I mean, this is bare bones. I mean, quite literally. I think we can just duke it out here though. Let them come. We'll hold them up. Oh, of course. If only we had a sniper rifle. Or a grenade. I'm literally shooting blind, but I know that I'm hitting something. How do I know that I'm hitting something? Because something is blowing up. Something is missing me on every shot. I'm just returning fire. How cool is this? I'm not surprised this game did not take off, to be completely fair with you guys. So we are at this location. And it's supposed to be somewhere here. The problem is, since there's no waypoints, no checkpoints, nothing that we can use to actually figure out where we need to go, there's no way of knowing where exactly the piece we need to scan is. It might be here, it might not be here. Can Can we go somewhere else? Not really. Try from a different angle. We almost got it. Okay, good. Okay, that's amazing. Can we open this? Nope. My chassis still takes damage, which is good news, I guess. Do you have more enemies? Okay, can we... Let's just go up here. Maybe all of that stuff we're looking for is somewhere deep inside this facility. This seems to be their main battleship or whatnot. So let's explore a bit. Let's see how it goes. So keep in mind we are in the signal location. Let's assume we fought off hordes of enemies. Okay? Just for good measure. That we did it. So we do have some rewards in terms of materials that we can collect, which is great. It will definitely help us. And it gets us not even an inch closer to our objective. I'll just follow on. Looks... well... I don't want to jinx it, but I really would like not to go onto that ship to explore it. So far it looks like that's exactly what we're gonna do. And that's our friendly unit there. Reasons unknown. If you're telling me that they had this great idea of us oh fucking hell, did you guys see that shit when we were walking past? Because I definitely didn't. Why am I stuck? If I could see this is up here, I would have come here straight away. And I did not see that. Magic. Okay. So you got this one. Let's go for the next one up here. This was not the plan. This was not the plan. I mean, what exactly the plan was, I don't even know myself at this point, but hey. Dying a stupid death is not my plan. So there's another signal down there. So what we have is signal up here, signal down here, and then only one more signal left in the middle that we were constantly getting killed for. So let's just go for that and see how that goes. At this point I'm kinda thinking about cutting this wait, what? Wait, hold up, am I here already? So, as I wanted to say, at this point I'm kinda tempted to just do this video up to the point of maybe 1 or 2 signal locations left, and just do everything else on my own free time, just to see the end game. Because this is taking way too long and I'm not feeling particularly engaged with this. I mean, maybe someone somewhere will find a deep connection with this game, but there's just too many things missing, you know? There's just too many things missing here. So okay, so we need to go all the way up there to man. Okay, we can do this. We can do a quick run up here. I'm just expecting the moment when the enemies will come, to be honest. So this is just artificially extended playtime. I captured something, or someone captured something. That is great news. I was not aware of it. Probably it's the boys who are waging their own war without me or any interaction from me. I did not recruit them, I did not participate in them, I didn't even know where this point is. It just shows that the game plays itself. Maybe it's because of the end game is close, I have no idea. Maybe there is some points to collect if I would go down to a bunker and hand in. I might actually get rank 5, I have no idea. And at this point I don't even think it actually matters too much, to be completely honest with you, because there's no big difference anyway. Okay, so you have these 2 points. We have this bunker, and we have only 2 signals left. So let's go for the previous spawn point. If this is gonna fail, we're gonna go to the bunker, grab 3 boys, come back, and figure stuff out. But yeah, so far we only have like 2 signals left, so I'm committed to finish this up just now. Let's start with scanning stuff first. I'm feeling pretty hostile against everything that does not look like me. Let's just see. I mean, if anyone wants to kill time, like actually kill time, you know, due to COVID-19, family issues, you know, just bored, completely bored, you don't like books, you don't like movies, you're tired of Netflix, yeah, sure, grab this game, play it, explore every inch of it. That's as far as I can go for it. But in terms of everything else, it just feels utterly unfinished. The idea might have been great. I mean, I can see how good this looks on paper. You are a robot, you use kind of like an exoskeleton, you know, like there was a movie called Surrogates with Bruce Willis, and you are able to traverse different worlds, right? And you can explore them. Sure, I mean, all that, I can see why that would be a really good idea to make it into like a movie or a game. But when it comes to actual technical execution of this title, it just lacks. It lacks in the technical things itself. Like, I'm trying to jump on this ledge, right? So it's not even that high, and we know that this thing can jump, and I cannot. I can shoot past it and it would not let me jump on it. There's a block. Okay, so we are literally at the signal location. Let's just, you know, look for the signal there. Let's look for that signal. Let's look for the weird octopus thingy coming out of whichever part of the ship. I mean, that's a whole ship. I mean, there's no doubt that this is what we need to investigate. The problem is, the only way we can investigate is this scanner slash sensor. And it's not picking up anything. You know what, I'm gonna quickly recruit you just to hold my back while I aim around or just walk around aimlessly. Because I cannot see where we need to go. Do we need to glitch through a texture? Sure. I don't see anything here. Let me glitch through right here. That is great. Can I just glitch through and get like a sneak peek? Also, the outer shell is not glitched. Oh, okay, that's great. You know what? Could this be it? I honestly have no idea where that signal location is in this place. If I knew, I would just go to it. If I had an idea, a glimpse, a vision, I would probably just go to it. I think I just found it. And this is where the signal location was shown at as being, and this is where we ended up. So all we have to do is just now go all the way down here for the last signal location. And I'm just gonna recruit 3 boys here, like quite literally. I'm just gonna recruit some boys. That's one. There must be some prerequisites for... Wait, what? Recruit lost? Why? Come here. You're number 1. Why I cannot recruit you? Okay, so I have 1. What in the hell? I mean, this must be a glitch. I can recruit 3 units with this gun. Oh, I have rank 5. How cool is that? Oh my god, what can I do with it? Oh, rank 6. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? Let's get better let's get better everything. Insufficient funds. How much do you want for this? 1,600. Okay. Can I get more healing stuff? 65. Let's get more healing up. Hazard suit is not unlocked. We have better weapons, which I definitely cannot afford. because they cost an arm and a leg here. 2,500. You know what? I'm cool with this, man. I'm okay. Let me just get a recruiting gun. 2,000. High grade protocol tool for survivor recruitment. Can I sell anything? I cannot. There's no way I can sell anything to buy anything. You need to just go and now it works, right? You've seen this, guys. Now it just works, just like Apple. It just works. Let me see. Yeah, it's only for 3 boys. It's fine. I'm okay with 3 boys. Let's just go for the last location and let's see how it plays out. I do believe there was like a mini boss just now, so the healing thingy should work for us. Which I believe I will just lose all my warriors along the way. Because why not? I need to go a bit left. And I do believe that's gonna be like a mini boss right here. Guarding the last signal as like an end boss for this game. I might be wrong, who knows? Maybe you're just gonna arrive to a rock, scan it, and that's the end of the game. I wouldn't even be surprised or too sad about it. I mean, I got this game and I expected nothing and I'm still let down. I mean, I'm let down by my own expectations, right? So my expectations was this great world, and I can see the progress here. I mean, you have all this to build story. You have unknown ruins, you have robots, you have race that drops you down, you have this weaponry, you have all this history, this lore, these different factions, this trading system, weapons, upgrades. You can literally build a whole new game on top of this. What do you guys do? You just slap it all together. You put in some basic mechanics. The storyline is just, you know, it's there. There's no explanation, there's no lore, there's nothing. We have all of... oh, fuck me, come on. You know, I'm not even gonna find this. I'm gonna let the boys to handle it. Okay, I can't let the boys do this. No. I don't know, maybe on rank 5 this would be, you know, harder or easier, but this is just the way it is. So let me just destroy this real quick. Anyone left over? Of course not. Great. So I guess we're just gonna leg back, recruit a couple more, because I'm definitely not gonna be able to take on them. I'm not even gonna try. I mean, my gun has not been updated in ages. So there's no point for me to just die. I might actually just die and respawn, to be honest. That would be a bit quicker than going all this way. But we are so close to this and it's a red area, so we might as well just die, because the game will say, you know what, you need the last piece of equipment, which is the hazard suit, for I don't know how many thousands. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So let's go recruit a bit more boys and come back. Where exactly that bunker was? Yeah, it should be right ahead. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a bad game. I would say it's badly executed. Like the game itself, the plot, the idea is good. It's really great. It's something that we've never seen before, kind of like. But the way how it's being implemented, even for an indie title, this is unexpected. Because indie titles they put care in their work, you know. They put care and they go like, we're just gonna make this the best experience you can have. We're not gonna be like the big companies, you know. We're not gonna be like EA shutting down Battlefield 5 because, you know, it does not give you enough money anymore. I don't know, maybe the guys just ran out of beer or patience or both, or budget, because I do believe you kind of need resources, you know, to dedicate your life and day to make this game. At the same time, some sloppy details like this, man, seriously. And I was shot through this. This is a texture block. This is literally a rock with a texture block that's giving me a hard time. I can see through it, I can be shot through it by an enemy, and I cannot harm the enemy through the rock because the bullets are hitting the surface, because, you know, it's actually been rendered. Is this headache worth my time? No. Do I want it to be worth my time? Not really. But overall, like, apart from the performance with an FPS, which we saw at the very beginning, like the first video, it does look nice, but it's empty. The world is empty. I mean, okay, I can understand there's nothing else, right? There's fuck all. There's just cliffs, some ruins of ships or buildings, and you go and you explore. And again, this is a great way of setting the game for exploration, but the problem is there's nothing to explore. There is quite literally, honestly, nothing to explore here, and that's what I'm really sad about. I'm just gonna let the boys do the work. You know what? I'm just gonna, while they are fighting, I'm just gonna shield up. I'm just gonna run for this last single point. Because at this point, I don't think there's a big difference anyway. I'm gonna get killed, I'll just respawn, I'll smash right through. There shouldn't be any difference here anyway. And I died, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't expect myself to last there anyway, because if that's the last part of the game, of course it's gonna be like that. If that's the last part of the game, I do not expect it to be too easy. It should give some challenge, but at this point it's not even a challenge, it's just annoying. It's plain annoying of how they present this. It's kind of like make your own hot dog, you know? Here's the bun, here's the hot dog, but you need to make your own mustard and ketchup, right? But all of the ingredients are there, but you're just like, you know, I'm just gonna eat the hot dog itself, like, you know, just the hot dog. Just the sausage itself, without even the bun or the mustard. You just give up. It's not like you don't want a hot dog. It's just you cannot be asked to go through all the steps to get the hot dog. You just settle for less. You go like, you know what, this is good enough. Thank you, it was experience. I will remember this. I will pass the word along, but it's not gonna be anything, you know, to talk about in great detail or write a book about. Maybe I'm being too harsh, I don't know. Maybe I have unrealistic expectations of story or gameplay or mechanics. Maybe I'm just too used to AAA titles and stuff. I don't know. It might be the case. It might as well be the actual case here. Leave me alone. I don't even bother you at this point. You have 3 more guys to worry about rather than me. Ow! Why me? Why me? Why? I mean, what? Oh, come on! So the game's idea is what? You just put OP guards, like what, 4 units? There were 4 of us, 3 of us before, second time, and they just take them out? I mean... That's ridiculous. You know what? I'm just gonna run and gun here. I'm going straight for that signal source. I'm not even gonna stop. This is ridiculous. If you put 4 OP units with guns that destroy every force you throw at them and you think that's adding a challenge, no, it's not adding a challenge. I'm sorry. If I was a bit more careful or a bit more slow playing this game and getting all the resources, I would have rank 5 guns with 100 damage points per minute, per second, you name it. I would melt them, right? There would be no challenge. I would have the highest shield, highest regen, gun that can recruit 4 guys. That's it. That's not a challenge. It's, again, it's extension of the gameplay. That's not how you add replay value to the game. I mean, I'm sorry guys, that's not how you do it. So I'm just gonna wait for my boys to come here. I'm gonna hang up with them a bit, I'm gonna help them out a bit, I'm gonna damage some shields, and that's about it. Let's see how it goes. If this is not the last mission, it opens up a new one, then I'm frankly done, because this is taking way too long than I would want it to take. Are you telling me all of the guys were taken out? Just like that? This is ridiculous, man. Oh, there's one more boy here. That's ridiculous. Okay, you know what? Let's just chill out. Oh man, I'm gonna help you. Don't. You're not alone on this, bro. Look at that. The amount of damage this thing can take. Sorry, bro. Let me just heal you up here. I'm going for that signal, guys. I do believe there was like 2 of the faulty things there that I needed to shoot down. Maybe they already shot down, I have no idea. This is the last place of a signal that I needed to find on the whole map. Oh shit, they're melting me. They are melting me. I cannot see them. And I cannot hit them. Fucking hell. It's in there somewhere. Okay. So let's see how it goes. Last fragment, boys. Let's see what it gives us. So the surveyors actually say this world is dangerous. They're gonna do something about it, follow their lead. I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? The map is cleaned out. This whole map is cleaned out. There's no more signals to track. What are we on about? Okay, there is something there. Which I literally just jumped from, so let me just revisit that real quick. But the bottom line is, I've scanned all the signals on the map, despite all the odds, right? Dying countless times, glitching through whatever. And what I get is object already scanned. And there's no more signals to scan. Or am I blind? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. Let's hijack a drone in this. There's like a psionic location. Let's see if we die in it. If we do good or bad, I don't even know at this point anymore. If we die, fine. We're just gonna go to a bunker, give it a look. And we're dying. Oh, we're dying here. Oh boy, we are dying here, by the way. We're really dying here. Let's heal up a bit. P5 hazard area. Okay, so this is the end of part 6. So we discovered a new location, which is whatever it means. We've scanned the whole map, every single signal we had so far, which is a lot. You can see all these checkboxes here. There was no indication what's supposed to be next, where we're supposed to go next. Apparently we need a better hazard suit to go here. Maybe that's the end game. I have no idea. So what I'm gonna do is just end the recording here, and we're just gonna return to this later on. Or maybe not, we'll see. So just keep updated to this channel, and see you next time, with whichever video comes next. Thanks for watching, and yeah, keep safe.